Welcome to Hollywood. We're here with Churchill from Denver, and they're going to introduce themselves today.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I play guitar and mandolin in Churchill.
I'm Joe, and I play drums.
I'm Bethany, and I play keys and sing in Churchill.
I'm Tyler, and I play bass.
I'm Tim, and I'm actually just here for doing some acting classes down the street. Just came to hang out. No, I'm Tim. I play guitar and sing.
So you guys have been together for 2 years so far, is that correct?
Yeah.
Since 2009?
Yeah, that's good math.
I know, right? I'm very bad at math. Is this your first time in LA?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Hey.
Okay. As a band, this is our first time in LA. Actually, Tim and Mike, this is the first time you guys have ever been here at all, right?
California.
To California, anything. Yeah. I've been here just with some other bands and things like that, like touring and things like that. But yeah, as a band, it's our first time.
Nice. And those bands sucked, so now you've joined this one?
Right. Yes.
Sweet. And do you guys have shows coming? Like, what's the plan for coming to Musexpo?
The plan for Musexpo was to come out and the plan for Musexpo was to come out and meet people. We had some meetings and stuff set up, and then come out and play the show in front of people out here in LA that are based out here. Since we're in Denver, it's kind of hard for people to make their way out to Denver to see us and things like that. So yeah, really it was just to come out for that show and play that and then head back. So.
You guys have a review that called you movers and shakers.
You want to talk about that?
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, movers and shakers in Denver. I mean, it's basically just saying, you know, the bands that are doing something and people know about them, and so it's fun.
What's the scene like in Denver?
The scene's really cool in Denver. It's very collaborative. People like to support other bands, and it's not just like, you know, cutthroat. It's very much supportive, and you go and each band goes to other band shows, and then people like to do songs with other bands as well, and it's really cool. I view it as a kind of like skateboarders when they go, you know, they're cheering for each other when they're skating, but when it's their turn to like perform, they perform, and then they're friends, you know, on and off. So
that's pretty nice. It's not like that everywhere.
I know. Yeah.
Have you collaborated with anybody so far, or?
We're trying to. You wanna talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, I've done some songwriting with a couple different people in Denver, but we're working on trying to get a song with. There's a hip hop group in Denver that we all really like, and we're trying to get together with them and do something. Their name is Not a Secret. It's actually, that's the band name. It's a band called Not a Secret. No, the name of the band is Air Dubai, and they're really great. They're like a hip hop kind of rock thing. We thought it'd be fun to do a folk hip hop song together and see how it works, but we haven't had a chance yet to get together with them. But yes, several times. They're down. Everyone's down. Everyone's totally down to do it. We just haven't had time to work it out yet. So.
Nice. And have bands like Mumford and Sons kind of egged you on to, you know, that alternative bands can now get radio play and that people love banjos and they're not crazy instruments anymore? Is that kind of inspirational, or has it changed where you're going?
Yeah, no, I think it's great. Like, for a band like us, it's inspiring because it kind of opens doors. Like bands like Mumford and Sons and Arcade Fire and these bands that are doing big things with like different music is really cool, and it opens the door for people to be more creative, and I think that's really cool that pop music is kind of going that way.
Yeah.
But.
And your album is funded by Kickstarter, is that right?
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about this one?
I'll do it. Sure. Yeah. So we did a Kickstarter. I believe it was about $6,000 that we needed to raise in order to, you know, press it and do all the stuff that goes into making a record and selling a record. And we were really lucky. I feel like we were, you know, a lot of really great people in our lives kind of helped us out and were a part of it. And we were able to do it. We raised all the money and we were able to put out the record when we wanted to put it out, and yeah, it was great.
Did you have rewards for people? I know on Kickstarter they normally have crazy rewards for different levels of money that you...
We did, yeah. We did like a tiered system, so it was like, $1 is eternal gratitude, all the way up to if you buy this record, we'll fly you around the world with us forever. Like, what I mean? Like, it was sort of like everywhere in between there. It was anything from pre-orders and shirts and posters and, we don't have a lot of cool stuff yet, but whatever we could. And it went well. It went really well.
Yeah. Did you offer to play at anyone's house yet? That could be the next album.
We did, actually, and one guy went for it. So, yeah, so we're still trying to put that together with him, but we're close friends with him, so I'm sure we'll get it done sometime. But,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So.
That's funny. And you already have a self-titled EP that's out through Kickstarter?
Yeah, so our first EP, the self-titled EP, was actually before the Kickstarter.
Oh, okay.
That was one that we just did kind of on our own with a microphone and a laptop, and just kind of, when we first met and we decided we needed to record some music and get some stuff done. So we got that, we did that, and then it's just self-titled, it's just Churchill. Yeah, you can buy it on iTunes and on our website, churchilltheband.com. And then the Kickstarter project was for our full-length record that came out the beginning of February 8th, and it's called Happy Sad. And that you can get it all at the same places too, like iTunes and our website and all that stuff. So.
Who came up with that name?
I do.
Are you
Yes.
a troublemaker by nature?
No. I'm actually probably the opposite. I'm afraid of getting in trouble. No, I just like the idea of contrasting themes, and a lot of my life was really happy and really sad. So when I was writing the record, so.
And you write most of the songs?
Yeah. And everyone does a great job of writing their own parts and different things, and so a lot of times it ends up I come with a song that's, ends up nothing like what it will be on the record, which I think is really cool. So.
Yeah, you all have input.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What's your musical influences kind of in history? Do you have musical backgrounds or study music?
Yeah, I think we all kind of grew up playing music in church. That's probably where it started for us all playing, and but I think, I've been playing in bands and writing songs since I was younger, and then Tyler's been playing in bands for a long time. Bethany studied classical music and classical singing, and Joe has been in engineering world and drumming and doing all kinds of different stuff. And then Mike has been playing guitar and jazz music in high school, and then that transferred over. So we come from all different kinds of places, which is cool.
Any
So.
jazz influence this band?
Kind of. I have I'm kind of, because I play mandolin in the band mostly, and then I play guitar here and there. But just, jazz in the way of soloing and that type of stuff, and lead lines, and just kind of, but it's not, no, I don't do jazz chords or anything, but yeah, it's fun, definitely.
Oh, thanks for that. Definitely look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night. And hopefully we'll have a bit of music from them quite soon as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
Do you guys want anything else, promo-wise? Have you got any other shows or anything to promote?
We have a show back in Denver, but you could
do me one favor on tape. Spell the name of the band,
Spell it?
so I do the graphic right.
Oh yeah.
If I don't, it's your fault.
Okay. Churchill. And that's my final answer. So.